Not money for the visitors, you know, because... sorry, because they're the ones paying. We don't need to give them money for coming to the aquarium, because otherwise aquariums would never be unfull. Because, you know, it's basically free money to look at cool things. But, well, Hayaka seems a bit concerned. Or maybe not. Currently in the tank is all Cortica River stuff. Patrons of the aquarium just contacted me. They said they were deeply impressed by the photographs Tilda took. It seems they have a better understanding of what this aquarium can achieve now. It won't take much more to ensure their complete support. Ensure their complete support. I said ensure, that's a weird way to say it. What else can we do to persuade them? Give them money? 1 million visitors to the aquarium? Is that even possible? I didn't say that, I said give them money. You can't hear me. Maybe. Perhaps it's something only you can do. Alright, let's do our best to aim for 1 million visitors. We have to get even more animals for the aquarium and create some truly outstanding special displays. Here's the reward for all the work you've done for me so far. I'm sure you'll like it. I mean, now... gelled? That sounds crap. I'm relying on you. You're the world's best aquarium curator. Thank you. It's very kind. I'm touched. Anyways, enough pretend whimpering with joy or appreciation or whatever. You! What do you want to ask about? The aquarium. These are the latest visitor numbers. The average number of visitors per day is 1,061. Wow, that's a new one. Total number of visitors so far is 59,937. Increasing the total number of visitors since your last visit is 9,947. Thought I only came like yesterday. This is only this kind of situation. So yeah, if you talk to her about the latest news, she'll tell you what they want to see. So we are on Velka Castle, that sunken ruin shrouded in mystery. What do you want to ask about? Visitor numbers. Then you get a weird graph. Woo! Right. So basically, you get 1/10 of the number of visitors that are there since you last came. So, you know, 9,940 visitors were there since I last came, so 994p. So then, you get more visitors if you fulfill the requirements of what they want. Were there any whales in Velka Castle? Of course not. That's just stupidness. However, there was a false killer whale in there. So we'll use that, I think. Makes sense. Let's see what else we can find that was in there. There wasn't a Paraiba catfish, I just felt like showing it there. Tambaki, alligator, giant arapima, numerous jellyfish, emperor, nautilus, conga eel, there was, I believe. Ribbon eel, no. Was there banded hound sharks? I think there were. There was red cornet fish. Don't think they were long-nosed lancetfish though. I think there was large-head hairtail. Were there shade? There were shadefish. And then let's have some small fish. See if I can remember what any of them were. Remember those samurai squirrelfish? Woo! Excuse to use the best name ever. There were those weird... Splendid Alfonsino, I don't think that was one, but... There were red gurnets, I remember that one. Cloudy cat sharks, I believe, yes. But I think that was all that I can really remember. I think there might have been one of those, so... Let's try that. We're gonna have to keep the marine life annex the same, because there weren't any creatures like that in Velka Castle, I believe. So let's go now. Let us leave and go to a place where I can call... Actually, no. Actually, yes. Actually, maybe. Yeah, let's just go. I can't be bothered to change the small and marine life exhibits just because I'm weird. And mainly because I'm recording. I mean, if it was off screen, I probably would, but, things are recording. The aquarium parts are generally the most boring, because, you know, it's just, oh, what fish should I put there? that one maybe, and that one looks good. I think I might put that one there. And you know, that's not really what you want to see in a video, because that's very, very boring. Much like most of my work, I feel. You! Yes, I am trading an animal partner. What's it to you? Show requests. Chris, I don't care. I'm too lazy. I don't know. What should I do now? What do you say, Ocean? I say you should go and get to doing some work or something, you lazy sod. Sayaka, what'll see? And what do you want? You want... there's no time for the Hall of Radiance, which is the same, because then I could take her to Whittlesea and get a picture of Hall of Radiance. However, it takes like 2 days to go anywhere and come back, so, you know, I would lose out on the opportunity. What do you say, dog? It's a bit unhappy. That's a shame. We should remedy that situation. I think he's bored. Yes, he probably is, but that's because there's nothing to do for him on this island. I don't know what else happens with the dog. So apparently sitting on the deck chair makes time pass more slowly. Which is something I don't quite understand. What a nice view. But that's boring. We need to leave now. I don't know what else to do. Let's go to the private reef. Actually, let's talk to Gigi. Gigi! Haven't talked to you yet. You know, there's some ultra rare salvage items, blah blah blah. You're boring. Let's go to the private reef then. Just cause. I probably should do some treasure rumors to get extra monies, but can't really be bothered right now. Treasure rumors are boring because they're so ambiguous. Ambiguous. Could do some special requests. They're generally actually quite interesting because you find like really cool creatures and whatever. But equally sometimes they're not. It's dive! Dive, dive, dive! With Ocean, I think. I always take Ocean diving, I don't know why. Probably just because she's a main... I feel she's more of a main character sort of thing than Hayako and Gigi, which is not really true. They're all equal characters, really, I think, but, this is just because Ocean has been there for the majority of the game, you know? Whereas Gigi and Hayako kind of just appeared in the middle at one point. I mean, Gigi is probably more useful because you get more stuff. You can hold more salvage items, he can tell you if there are any nearby. However, Ocean makes it easier to find small spots where you can find smaller fish, where you can maybe find coins.
Isn't this crab the cutest thing ever? It's all round and it looks like it's striking some kind of pose. Bet it would make a great mascot. You could sell keyrings and stuff with this guy on them. What, do you think it's weird? Well, I think it's cute.
You think everything's cute. Seriously. You just really, really do. I'm not being rude particularly or anything, but you just kind of do. So, the private reef is currently blue. Just because that's where things generally... That's what things generally are in the sea. They generally look sort of blue. Mainly because, you know, the sea is blue.